Our decision, Rick, as to what we're going to do once the blackmailer makes his or her demand.
Rick, now that Monica's baby is born, whoever stole that deposition is going to make their next move.
And the grim fact is you're going to have to be prepared to face a scandal and all that it can do to your marriage to Lesley. Or else put up with blackmail.
Absolutely not.
All right, then are you ready to face the facts that are going to come out?
Howard, I've thought about this a great deal. I'm going to level with Lesley. She has to know the entire truth.
Rick, are you serious?
You know what her reaction's going to be.
Yes, she's going to be devastated.
More than that, I think.
Whatever love she has for me will sure be put to the test, won't it?
I pray you're making the right decision, Rick.
Lee, I have wanted to tell her the truth since the night it happened.
Oh, what stopped you?
Every time I would suggest it to Monica, Monica told me how afraid she was for her life. Afraid of what Helen might do to her. And now that the baby's born, I have to tell Lesley. I have to tell her the truth. And I'll have to rely on our marriage being strong enough to survive that. Always believed in honesty between a husband and wife. I'll tell her the second she wakes up. I love her too much not to.
No. You're not going to die, Monica. You are not going to die.
Rick.
Yes, Rick is going to be here very soon. He's going to be here to help us.
It's Rick.
Yes.
It's Rick. It's Rick, baby. It's Rick's name. It's his son.
You're awake?
Yeah.
Did you get any sleep?
Not really.
I'm sorry. You must be exhausted.
Did you get any sleep?
No, Lee and Howard were here when they came in.
Are they gone now?
Yes.
What did they want?
We'll get to that. Lesley, you and I have to talk.
Okay.
It's something that's gone on quite long enough. I have wanted to talk to you about it for months, ever since the night I operated on Patricia Corcoran. I love my own life. But you have to believe that, and just how strongly you believe it is the only chance I'll have to make up to you for not having been totally honest with you for one night of my life.
What do you mean?
The night of Laura's automobile accident.
Ah, that night. Go on.
I've wanted to tell you so many times. I've tried. You said I didn't have to. It wasn't necessary because you hadn't been like a wife to me.
The night that you spent at the Charleston Hotel.
That's right, after Corcoran's surgery.
Well, I think on some level I have always known about that night.
Lesley, you were in Lee's office when I gave my deposition. Now, all of the questions that were asked me, I answered the truth. Monica came. She came to give me an update on Corcoran's condition. That was the truth. Here's the rest of it. She spent the night. We made love. Lesley.
Yes. Oh, were you waiting for me to say something? Or get upset or get hysterical? If you tell me what emotional response you're expecting, I'll try to oblige you.
I don't understand.
No, I can see you don't.
I would think you would have been surprised or shocked, at least.
Sorry. Surprise is the one emotion I can't give you because I'm not surprised by what you said happened that night.
Lesley, it only happened one night.
Please don't.
I swear it.
It doesn't matter.
It does matter. It's important to me. We were not as husband and wife. I was miserable. I was alone.
And Monica was there. Somehow. Monica has always been there, hasn't she? Rick, why do you do this? Why don't you tell me the whole truth? I'm sure you spent more than one night with her. If you're going to tell me a partial truth, why not do me the courtesy of telling me the whole truth?
What are you talking about?
I delivered Monica's baby. Do you honestly think I don't know the whole story?
Lesley, if you know something that I don't, you'd better tell me about it.
I was alone with Monica. She kept saying she wasn't going to make it. She was going to die, that I had to save the baby. She called for you several times. And then she told me that I had to save the baby. Because it was the son you have always wanted.
Lesley, please, what happened?
That what? You have a woman that obviously loves you, and she's given you a son. Go to her, claim her, and your son.
How can you think a child is more important than you are? You're who I want. You're who I want to spend my life with. Do you hear what I'm saying?
I hear the words. They don't seem to mean anything.
What would you like me to say?
How many times have you been with her?
Once, one time, that night, and that is all.
I don't believe you.
I swear to it on my life.
It really doesn't make any difference anymore.
It does make a difference. And would you stop that packing? I have not been unfaithful to you before or after that night.
Ooh, that must have been some night.
We were both sure that our marriages were over, remember?
And I'm sure that you said lots of wonderful things to each other and made each other all sorts of promises, that this was meant to be, that it was inevitable, that you were meant to be together. Oh, my Lord. That's exactly how it happened, isn't it?
Lesley, please.
You and Monica planned to spend the rest of your lives together.
We didn't want to hurt you or Ellen.
What exactly was the plan?
We were going to give ourselves 3 months.
3 months of meeting in hotel rooms.
3 months to see if we could make our marriages work or not.
Thank you so much for that consideration.
When I found out what happened to Laura after the accident,
Oh, you must have felt very guilty.
when I came to the hospital, you threw yourself into my arms. You said you needed me.
You came back to me out of pity.
Out of love.
No! No! You just said you were giving me 3 months.
Lesley, I knew that night that I could never do without you. You're the woman that I wanted to spend the rest of my life with. I explained that to Monica. And she decided to go back to Alan.
Did you come back to me out of pity?
Absolutely not. What can I do to convince you that I didn't?
Why did you wait this long to tell me then?
I wanted to. I tried to. Monica begged me not to.
It's always Monica, isn't it?
Lesley, she was afraid of what Alan might do to her if he found out.
That's why you stayed with me. To protect the woman you really love.
That is absolutely not true.
And you knew all along that she was having your child, didn't you?
She swore to me a number of times that it couldn't be, that she was on the pill.
But you knew, didn't you, Rick? You knew deep down that it was yours, didn't you?
I doubted her sometimes. I questioned her, yes.
The son that I couldn't give you.
Child doesn't matter.
Of course it matters. I can't give you a child. But she has. Do you think I can live with that the rest of my life? Do you think I can stay here in Port Charles and watch your son grow up as Alan Quartermain Jr.? Do you think you can do that, Rick?
Lesley, I didn't know the child was mine until you just now told me. I came here to tell you what happened that night so we could put it behind us.
Why now? Because you've been afraid for Monica. Why can't you admit that? How many people know about this?
Lesley, please don't get it.
I mean, they say that the wife is always the last one to...
Lesley, you might as well know all of it. When she gave her deposition, everyone was excluded from the room except the people who had to be there. There was Lee, Howard, and Zelda Bernstein. And Monica confessed that she spent the night with me and that we made love.
Huh?
Lesley, our depositions are sealed. They're at the court, but they're sealed. No one can read them. Now, all the copies have been shredded. But one copy, was locked in Lee's safe. It was stolen.
By whom?
We don't know. We're waiting on someone to make a move.
Blackmailing me.
Yes, possibly blackmail.
That's why Lee and Howard were here?
Yes.
That's why you couldn't tell me until just now, but now you had to. Because time was running out. You had to. You were afraid for Monica and the baby.
Lesley, I swear to you, I didn't know it was my child.
You're begging me to stay with you to protect Monica and the baby. Because you're afraid of what Alan will do if he finds out that she cheated on him. And is passing off your son as Alan Quatermain's heir.
I don't care about anything in the world right now except you and me.
Liar.
Laura, now listen, you agreed? We're here, we're gonna go in, and we're gonna get this over with, all right? Come on.
Oh, hello there, Laura. Scotty, come on
Hello,
in.
we're not late, are we?
Not at all. Come on in, I want you to meet everybody. Laura and Scotty Baldwin, this is Petra and Andy Hutchinson,
Hi.
Joanne Eden and Donald Carr. Now, please, come on, sit down, Laura, right?
Okay, well, let me take your coat. How are you?
Hi. Oh, listen, people, since this is the first time that Laura and Scotty have been here, I'm going to take a minute and just fill them in on how our group therapy works, okay? There's no pressure on either partner to talk if you don't want to, right? You came here of your own free choice, and you can leave whenever you want to. Those of us who have been here before know what we believe. You know that what happens to a woman in the case of a rape happens to the man that she loves also, right? The relationship can be destroyed. They both can be dreadfully scarred, or the lines of communication can be kept open. And they both can help each other to restore that relationship, right? So really, all we do here is try to talk openly and frankly just to achieve that end. Hey, Scotty. Do you feel brave? Do you want to plunge in, tell us a little bit about yourself?
Oh, well, do I stand up or sit down?
You can do whatever you want. I just want you to feel relaxed.
I don't think I'll be too relaxed.
You will in time. Come on.
Don't worry, man. All I did the first time was talk about my job.
Then that's exactly what I'm going to do. I'm a lawyer. Not legally, you see. I'm working in my father's office right now, and I'm going to law review class at night in order to pass my bar to become a real lawyer.
Scotty, why don't you tell us how long you and Laura have been married?
Not quite a year. Ever since Laura was raped, we haven't been able to talk about it, and we haven't been able to make love successfully yet. What happens is one of us goes to bed early while the other one stays up, and you've been through that too, watches TV, old movies, until the other one can come to sleep, pretends that she's sleeping. I guess Laura feels as though if I touch her, that it'll be ugly, dirty. Somehow, I guess, the way the rape was itself.
Go on, Scotty.
Well, you see, I have my own physical needs, too.
Yes, of course.
And I don't know how much longer I can take it. You see, I'm afraid.
Afraid of what, Scotty? Go on, say it.
My God, Laura, I'm afraid that I might be capable of raping you myself.
Finally, they found him.
The police caught him?
Yes.
Yeah, he's in prison. And it was at that time that I thought all my hang-ups would disappear. But they didn't. When I try to make love to my wife, and I do love her, I can't. I mean, the doctor says I'm okay physically, but I can't make love with my own wife.
It's all right,
It's never gonna be all right.
It's okay, man. It happened to me with Joanne the first few times. I mean, you get up, you want to be gentle, you're afraid she'll be afraid. It all gets lost up.
But, you know, you had enough guts to come right out and say it. You're going to be okay.
Joanne, are you ready to say anything?
Why not? Some of you have heard this story before. Don's my boyfriend. We're not married. Oh, well, I guess you would figure it out. But to lay it right out, I know the man who raped me.
You know him?
Yeah, since high school. It was really brutal. And without my consent. And yet I still felt guilty afterwards.
Why? Why guilty?
I don't know. As if I were to blame somehow because I knew the man. But that didn't make any sense. I lied to Don, and I lied to my parents. I told everyone I didn't know who the man was who raped me.
That's my fault, I guess. I was ready to kill the guy, whoever he was.
I even lied about where the rape happened and how it happened. But then I talked to Mrs. Theodore here, and she told me about acquaintance rape. That's the trauma where you know the man who raped you, and you feel guilty because you're afraid somehow you let him on.
Which is ridiculous.
Why is it ridiculous?
You were raped, not seduced.
But that's just it, Don. I mean, sure it was rape, but... And I'm trying to be honest about this part. Maybe there was some attraction on...
Damn it, Joanne.
No. Let her finish, Don.
I'm sorry, Don, but I don't want to walk around with this any longer. I'm beginning to see that some part of me had been attracted to this man ever since high school, which is why I can't name him. I mean, I've admitted to everyone that I lied, but I just can't tell anyone who the man is.
Do you still have to see him? Is he around?
No, he doesn't live in Port Charles. You're lucky.
Laura, would you like to be next? No, there's nothing to say. I'm sorry, but I made a big mistake in coming here because I just can't talk about something that private.
Laura, wait a minute.
Let me go. I will never forgive you for telling so many intimate things about us in front of all these people.
Hi, Luke.
Hey, what a greeting. How are you? I thought you'd be home already, in bed, getting your rest.
Well, I probably should be home, but I just wanted to come by and say thank you.
What for?
For the snowshoes, for getting me to the hospital in that storm.
Oh, forget it. You want some coffee?
Yeah, I'd love it. Dr. Hardy said that he was really impressed with my loyalty and my dedication. Because I came to work on the snowshoes, and a lot of people were laughing about it, but practically nobody else was able to get there after the storm started. You're a very bright person.
I think so. So does my boss.
Those creeps.
Bobby, don't start those creeps business with me, please. Smith has got very big plans for me.
Like what?
He's going to open a whole chain of discos, and I'm going to be in charge of them. How's that, huh? Well, that all depends on if Dan Rooney's investigation of this place goes okay.
Luke, how clean is this place?
This place is immaculate. In fact, Smith found out my bartender had been pushing. He yanked him out of here like an impacted wisdom tooth.
They're not blaming you for what he did, are they?
Oh, no. They hired him. No, they know I've tried very hard to keep this place as clean as a mortuary for months now.
I believe you. I believe that you've kept it clean for Laura Baldwin's sake. You wouldn't want her working any place that might get her a little dirty, would you? I also know that you don't like me to be disrespectful of Saint Laura, do you, Luke? But even you'll have to admit that all of this group therapy business is nothing but a big laugh.
What are you talking about?
Tell me, Luke, how does a person get up in front of a whole room full of people and discuss a rape that wasn't a rape? Even Laura Baldwin is not that good of a liar.
You know, I am really tired of warning you, Bobby, and you are asking for it.
Is that a threat?
That little lady is a promise.
Here, let me take your coat.
No, do it myself.
All right. Listen, why don't you make some coffee and help us warm up? All right, I will do it. Laura? Laura, come on, we have to talk. Laura, come on. Why the hell have you locked the door? Laura, come on, open the door. Laura, it is very important that we talk about... Laura, come on, if you don't open the door, I'm gonna break it down. Come on!
All right. You go ahead and break it down. Just don't expect me to play Scarlet to your Rhett Butler. You rape me, and I won't wake up the next morning with a smile on my face.
My God, Laura, I cannot believe that you said that.
What?
I cannot believe that you just said that to me.
I didn't say it. You did, in front of that whole group of people.
And we have to talk about that.
No.
Yes, we have to talk about it right now. It's very important that we talk about therapy. What happened there?
I don't want to talk.
We have to.
Why?
My God, don't you know? You just about tore my guts out with that remark about raping you.
Oh, well, that's just too bad, Scotty. Maybe that gives you some idea of what I went through in that room. I mean, there you were parading around our private, intimate emotions. You hurt me, Scotty. You humiliated me, and you hurt me.
You're hurt. Now, is that all that interests you? For one single minute, have you thought about anybody but yourself? Now, have you? Now, what about that girl, Joanne? Now, how do you think she felt? What about her hurt? That was a very difficult story for her to tell. On the outside, sure, she was cool, but inside, it was killing her. Now, how do you think your outburst made her feel? Do you think she's ever going to come back to therapy after that? I hope you're proud of yourself for that little scene that you staged. Will you stop thinking that you're so special and you're the only girl in the world that's ever been raped? And will you stop making the rest of the world feel so damn guilty for wanting to help you? And that includes me, Laura. Where are you going? Would you just come here?
Hi, Amy. Hi, Laura. Scotty just called and he sounded so worried. He really wants to talk to you.
You gonna let me in?
Oh, yeah, but we have to be very quiet. We mustn't wake Lesley because she really needs some sleep. But you can go ahead and call Scotty as long as you're very quiet.
I have to see my mother.
Wait, you don't understand. She really has to get some rest.
No, Amy, you don't understand. You're a guest in this house, and you're not Leslie's daughter. I am, and if I want to see my mother, I will. Dad!
Laura, what a nice surprise.
Well, I hear you and Alan were big heroes at the hospital last night.
I'll get it in.
Oh, I just wanted to pick it up so that Lesley was asleep.
Thank you. Hello?
Rick, this is Steve. I hope I'm not waking you.
No, not at all, Steve.
Good. I don't want to alarm you, but I have an emergency.
How's Monica?
Yeah, Dana confided in me about Monica's condition, the possibility that she might not make it.
She's got to make it, Steve. She has to.
I'm glad that's your attitude, because I want you to come down here and talk to her. She's refusing to let me tell Alan what her true situation is.
You think Alan has the right to know, don't you?
I lean that way, yes. Monica's got me worried, Rick. I think she's preparing herself for death. At any rate, she wants to talk to you before anything happens.
I'll be right there, Steve. Emergency at the hospital, excuse me.
Mother, I'm really sorry, but I need to talk to you alone.
I'll just get my coat and I'll take a little walk in the snow and give you people some privacy. Nice to see you again, Laura.
Mother, I am absolutely miserable. That group therapy was a disaster. Scotty and I had a huge fight about it. I didn't know what to do or where to go, so I came here. You're the only person who can help me.
I wish I had some answers for you. Right now, I don't have any answers for anybody. I'm sorry.
Leslie?
Didn't you freeze?
No, actually, it felt good. Can I stay down here with you? I'm afraid of intruding.
No, it's okay.
I guess I upset Laura earlier. I didn't mean to. It's just I wanted you to get some sleep, and that's why I didn't want her to bother you.
Please don't worry about it, Amy. If anybody upset Laura, it was me. She needed me desperately, and I failed her.
No, now, don't you say that. You're a terrific mother, and I'm sure that you always have been. Laura's problem is that she's too self-centered. She can be very selfish. Well, I hate to say it, but I bet that she didn't even notice how exhausted and drained you are from the long night saving Monica and the baby.
Very long night.
I'm sorry.
Okay.
Was partly your fault, you know.
I make you say those things about Laura, right?
You are not capable of rape, and I will not believe that there wasn't any cooperation on Laura's part.
Well, you believe what you want. I'm telling you the truth.
Look, why do you think she keeps on lying? Why do you think she keeps on saying that she doesn't know who the man is?
Because she's sick of all this, because she wants it to be over. She doesn't want any more trouble.
How can you be so blind? She's lying because she cares about you. She is trying to protect you from what's going to happen to you if anybody finds out the truth.
I raped Laura.
When a girl knows a man the way Laura knows you, that's not rape.
How can you be so damn sure, huh? Let's take a little stroll down memory lane, shall we? Do you remember when you were a hooker? You knew some of those guys. You can't tell me some of those experiences weren't rape. Now, if it can happen to a hooker like you, it can happen to a girl like Laura.
I have never known you to be so cruel.
Don't attack Laura, Bobby. In here.
Hi. Oh, Bobby, why aren't you home getting some rest? I know it was pretty rough at the hospital last night.
Yeah, I think I'm going home now.
Luke, I suppose that the disco's going to be open tonight, seeing as the snowplows have been clearing the streets.
Yeah, I'm going to open tonight.
Good.
What are you doing here so early?
Well, I just came to pick up my uniform. It needs to be cleaned.
Laura, I don't expect a big crowd tonight. Why don't you take the night off and stay home?
Thank you. But, well, I just don't think so. You see, I was trapped there all during the snowstorm, and home is the last place I want to be right now. I'll go get my uniform.
What are you looking at me like that for?
Because you can't see what she's doing. She comes over here to get away from Scotty. You expect me to believe that that was rape?
Is there something wrong that I should know about?
Alan, I can't keep this from you any longer. I made a promise to Monica, but I'm simply going to have to break it.
Keep what from me?
She's losing ground. For some reason, she seems to have lost the will to live.
Alan, I've tried talking to her. I don't think anything I've said seems to sink in, or she's indifferent to it all.
Do you know of any reason why she should feel so despondent?
No. It doesn't make any sense at all. I don't understand it. I don't understand it. I can't relate to it. I know she's not responding well, but to have lost her will to live? Why?
Alan, I think it's a combination of factors on her mental state right now.
She told you that?
No, but it's not very hard to figure out after everything she's been through the last few months, the Kokorian mess to start. Now, that was something that shook us all up.
Look, I know that the Kokorian message you say was... Well, it was very ugly, but isn't it enough to make someone want to stop living?
It is a combination of factors. Then the fall. And the complications from that fall didn't show up until now when she delivered the baby. A premature delivery in a storm that nearly killed her and the baby. Now, I would say that right now she is totally, mentally, and physically exhausted.
Even so, to have lost her will to live?
Alan, you've got to help her. You've got to make her change her outlook. It's a big job, but you have to do it.
What can I do?
Go in there, talk to her, tell her she has something to live for your sake, for the baby's sake.
And what if I can't? What if I fail?
You better not. She could die.
Luke, it's freezing in here. Why do you have to keep this place so cold?
What are you doing here this early?
Can't you turn the heat up?
I've turned the heat up. Answer my question.
I told you I had to get my uniform cleaned.
Laura, you've never been early for anything in your life. Come on, something's wrong.
I ran out of places to go, I guess.
What's the matter? You been evicted from your apartment or
No.
Scotty was there. I couldn't stand to look at his eyes any longer. He's angry with me. I ran out of the group therapy.
Why did you do that?
I don't want to talk about it.
You are going to talk about it. I want you to talk about it right now.
Why should I?
Because I care about you, because maybe I can help you, because I'm concerned.
It's a little bit late for that, don't you think?
Laura, please. Please. Now, what happened that would make you run out on something as important as that?
The first girl that spoke, she said that she was raped by someone she knew from high school, and she talked about the terrible guilt that she felt.
Why would she feel guilty?
Because she felt that she'd encouraged him in some way because she knew him.
That's nonsense.
No, it's not nonsense. It hit me right in the pit of the stomach.
Because you and I knew each other before?
Yes.
Okay. Go on.
Well, I knew when she was through with her story that it was going to be my turn, and... Well, I wasn't sure what I might blurt out. I was out of control. I was in a panic, so I ran out.
You can't keep running, Laura.
Yes, I can. I have to. Do you have any idea what would happen if I ever admitted that I know the man who raped me? Scotty, my father, my mother, everyone would be after me until I named the man, until I named you.
It is really ironic that this is the first place you run to, you know? The place that it happened like it was some kind of sanctuary.
I didn't. I ran straight to my mother because I needed her help desperately. And you know what? She listened to me. She listened to me, and then she said she couldn't give me any advice at all.
She said what?
Mm-hmm. Suddenly I was looking into the face of a total stranger. My own mother.
Help you this morning. It's not the end of the world. She's probably like everybody else. She's concerned with her own problems.
No, you don't understand. It's not that she couldn't help me. It's that she didn't want to help me. She's very cut off.
Really? Congratulations. Welcome to the world, Laura. Most of us get cut off at a much earlier age.
Luke, there was something you said to me the night that Roy died, and it touched me very deeply.
I said a lot of stupid things that night, Laura.
You told me that when you and Bobby were children, you had to watch your mother die, and your father take his bottle, drink it down, and then walk out and leave the two of you to deal with your mother.
Oh, man, you would remember that, wouldn't you?
Yes. I remember every word and all the pain that you felt.
What is this? What is this between us? I've never been able to talk about my personal problems to anybody, ever. And it seems easy with you. What is this? Is there some kind of commitment here or something?
I don't know. I think there must be, otherwise, why would I have come here today? I've hated you. I've hated you for what you did to me, but I don't want to hate anymore. I want to understand.
Understand how to cope with losing a mother.
Yeah. You and Bobby managed.
I don't know about Bobby. She was real young when it happened. The way I try to handle it is I try to keep her alive in my mind. I tried to remember that I loved her, tried to remember that she loved us. And I tried to remember all the special things she had done for us, even though we were poor, and we were poor.
I've never had to deal with poverty. I'm sure it's very frightening.
My mother was always trying to make it up to us for not being able to have the things that we needed and wanted. I'm talking about simple things, Laura, like decent clothes, enough heat in the winter, food. Food. She used to read to us, tell us stories. And she tried very hard to teach us that the important things in life, the worthwhile things, we could have because they didn't cost anything.
And did you believe her?
Sure, I believed her. I was a kid. When I got older and I saw what was around me, I found out that it wasn't true. What we needed wasn't free. Not food, not clothes, not a decent place to live. And my mother was not free of the misery of living with a drunk. Man, was he happy to lay in the nearest gutter.
Why didn't she leave him?
She'd leave him? Go where? Do what? She was unskilled. She had children to support, huh? And the old man brought in some kind of money.
How did she die, Luke?
The question is not how she died. The question is, why did she die, Laura? She had had a pain in her side for several days.
And she didn't go to the doctor?
She couldn't go to the doctor. She didn't know how much it would cost. She was afraid of how much it would cost. She was afraid that my father would go into one of his rages, and that fear killed her. It was so damn senseless. Laura, my mother died of a burst appendix.
That's a routine operation. That's awful.
Yeah, it's awful. I was too young to know that she had to go to the hospital, but my father wasn't. He knew. He had to know. And he waited until it was too late. And then he sent me and Bobby out to call an ambulance. And when we got back, she was dead. And he was standing over her, looking down, shaking his head like she had disappointed him. And then he finished his bottle and walked out.
Is that when you went to live with your Aunt Ruby?
Yeah. Ruby was the only one who cared whether Bobby and I survived or not.
Well, that explains a lot about you and Bobby.
Maybe. Doesn't explain anything about us, though, does it? Does it explain why I did to you what I did? Does it help you understand how to cope without having your mother's help?
I don't know.
You know what your problem is? You keep working here. Every day you have to look up in my face.
That used to be the worst part of it, Luke. Now the worst part of it is facing my husband.
You have to make Monica believe that she has every chance of pulling through. As a result, you've got to act and think like she does.
Believe me, I will try.
I'm sure you will.
You know, a great part of what I'm feeling is selfish because I couldn't live without Monica.
It's not selfish to want a love relationship like that to go on.
Sometimes I wish that I didn't feel quite so deeply about her as I do. I wasn't so totally committed because then maybe the fear that I'm feeling right now wouldn't be so overwhelming.
I understand. I feel the same way about Lesley. Alan, you have to do nothing but convey absolute confidence to Monica that she will pull through. Now, promise me you'll do that.
I'll try like hell.
I'm counting on you a lot more than you know.
And Lesley is too, I'm sure.